2 years after his alleged killing by a police stray bullet, Mubarak Sanyaolu's corpse still lies in a mainland mortuary as his parents press on in their quest for justice from the Nigerian police and also authorities. Our correspondent Kemi Fola-Adeyemo has more in this report.
14-year-old Mubarak was allegedly killed by a stray bullet on November the 4th, 2021. At Command Bus Stop in the Mero area of Lagos State. This is the second report by TVC News in the matter. His father, who heard the shooting, told me at the time that Mubarak, who was on his school's midterm break, was learning the trade of a car tire vulcanizer in the area when a riot broke out in front of a nearby army barracks after a police officer stabbed a commercial tricyclist to death. Mr. Sanyaolu says it was in the ensuing anger by residents that a team of police officers mobilized from Mero police station fired shots, sporadically hitting his son in the process. Mubarak bled to death before he could be saved. Mr. Sanyaolu and others took the corpse to the police station and left it there after officers chased them away. Since then, he, together with activists involved in the matter, have made several trips to the State Criminal Investigation Department, Banti, where the case has since been referred to, seeking answers, but to no avail yet.
I
went along with a comrade to Banti to ask about the corpse. I met an officer whose name is Alonge, who said he didn't recognize me again. I told him I was the father of Mubarak, who the police killed. The officer got angry and threatened to slap me for saying such. I asked him if I was then the one that killed him. I laughed it away, but he got angrier and warned me never to say such again, or else he would chase me away or lock me up.
What the assurance gave me is that whenever we are ready to remove the Mubarak corpse from the mortuary, that we should come to them and then I have to report back, making our own internal investigation and discover that no, since justice has not been done, we cannot just go and remove the corpse for burial. Justice must be done. This is a case that has gone viral all over the world. So it's not just someone who will just come and die. Police and Nigerian police cannot just come and say, go and bury for what? We are talking of this is an act of impunity, something that must not be tolerated.
In 2022, the Sanyaolu family, in their quest for justice, instituted a fundamental human rights enforcement suit against the leadership of the Nigeria Police Force. But that case suffered even more setbacks, prompting a change of legal team. The case has now been adjourned to February the 6th, 2024. Police spokesman in Lagos State, Benjamin Hundeyin, who assumed duty in March 2022, told me then that neither action was being taken on the case and that it was awaiting legal advice from the Directorate of Public Prosecutions at the Ministry of Justice. But when I reached out to him for updates recently, he turned down the request. Mubarak was the second of 3 children. In November 2023, his blind mother delivered a set of twins. The parents are struggling financially and have been getting support from well-meaning Nigerians. They describe the coming of these babies as an act of divinity.
I didn't know I would deliver twins. I first gave birth to the boy and then felt another urge to push. I pushed and another baby came out. I was so surprised. This is God's doing. I am pained by Mubarak's death, but I thank God that he has consoled me with twins.
They just wanted the boy buried, but the boy is still there. So what we are simply trying to do here is to say, police cannot just kill anybody and say, when you are ready to come and collect your boy, just come and collect and go and bury. It's not a dog. It's not a rat. It's a human being. That could be anybody. And this is another important message to them. Look at what is happening. I will interpret it to them. The universe has blessed them with a set of twins, taken from them, but they don't know. Yeah, it's called natural justice. If the court of law, yeah, we know that the influential people, the wealthy, the powerful people, they own the police, they own the courts. Whatever they want to do, they will do. Whatever they don't want to do, they will not do. So 95% of outcome in court belongs to them. Only 5% is left for the masses. But we'll still explore that 5%. And that, do not forget, the mother is also blind. So we needed to see how we could use all our networks to get first surgery for our eyes. We had to raise funds to open the glue lids. Then the next phase was to start seeing how we could be cleaning the balls. We started that but ran out of funds. We couldn't proceed. This was last year. At the same time, we also needed to continue to push on the legal aspect, So we ran out of funds, became weak.
I am a part-time bricklayer and sometimes work on building sites whenever there is any other related work. I was returning home that day when my daughter called me to say my wife had delivered twins. I called the call out of disbelief and fear of expenses I would bear. She told me not to worry and that the babies were a boy and a girl. Yes, I gave birth to twins, but their age can't be up to Mubarak's. The people that killed him didn't know what he could have become in future. His role in my family was big. Even when I am broke, he would tell me not to worry and that he would get food for his mom to eat.
Mubarak was a promising lad. The family says his loss continues to be a huge and sore wound. They hope the new year will bring better tidings and that his death will not be in vain. Kemi Fola-Adeyemo, TVC News, Lagos.